Hey guys, this is my weekly chat for Walking Dead season 6, episode 7. It's also going to kind of be just mid-season finale predictions sort of stuff. I kind of decided if I'm going to keep doing the weekly chats, which I'm not entirely sure I will, but I'll finish out till the mid-season finale. I kind of decided I'm just going to kind of talk about everything. Things, I'm not going to be too specific about things in the comics, but I might refer to it. And I'm just going to talk about how I'm feeling with predictions. So before this starts, spoiler alert, if I'm accurate with my predictions, spoiler alert from the comics, all that stuff. If you don't want any of that, just click off the video. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, Glenn is alive and everything is wonderful. I'm so excited that Glenn is alive, and I loved the dynamic between him and Enid in this last episode. I feel like he was kind of practicing his parenting skills in a lot of ways with her. I think Glenn is the exact person that Enid needs in her life. And I think after they go through whatever they may go through in the next couple of episodes, or one episode depending on how long their kind of arc together goes, I think they will end up being kind of closer than ever. I think he's the one person who might actually be able to reach her and show her that kind of what I would like to call the Herschel philosophy of, like, life isn't worth living if you don't risk it to save other people. And so I'm loving this dynamic duo here. She's definitely super hesitant, but who would, after what she's been through, like, I mean, I understand, girl. Other things that are going on this episode. Ron, I do not trust you for a second. I have a feeling he is going after Carl or Rick. There's just an animosity he has with Carl because of the Enid thing. I think, well, also because of the Rick thing. Like, there's just a weird alpha male in their age bracket conflict going on, but there is absolutely no question that if there is an alpha male in that age bracket, that it is Carl, and it is not you, sir. So you can try to kill him. I just don't think it's going to work. Also, he could be trying to kill Rick. Listen, Rick shot his dad. And the only reason I wasn't super against Ron in the first couple of episodes in this season was because, I mean, he has a point. Rick shot his dad, like, publicly executed. I know that Pete was abusive and horrible, and he's still his dad, though, right? So I feel like one of them is going to get it, or Ron's going to attempt to. I feel like people are going to be fighting walkers in this next episode, and then Ron's going to randomly shoot at Rick or Carl, and it's just going to make everything more of a clusterfuck than it already is. So that's going to suck. What else? Okay. So the whole Spencer thing, I like that Spencer tries. I do not like that he's not very smart about it. There was the point that he made that even if he did suggest going over and trying to get a car to lead the walkers away, that Rick wouldn't let him, or Rick wouldn't trust him. Fair point. However, I think Rick, if Rick thought it could be done, he would have gotten somebody slightly more capable than Spencer to do it, I think. Although I do like that Spencer is kind of trying now, but it may just be too little too late, I think. Yeah. So now I think I'm going to more so talk about what I think is going to happen in the next episode, more so than I'm going to talk about what happened in episode 7. Because it's the mid-season finale. It's a big, big episode. I think we're getting to No Way Out in the comics, obviously, by that ending in episode 7. I think it's going to span a few episodes. I think we're only going to get like one bit of the episode now. I think 1 hour to span what they accomplish in No Way Out in the comics is not enough time by any means. So I think it's going to be maybe part 1 is episode 8 and part 2 will be episode 9. And we're going to end on a whole shit ton of cliffhangers. That is my prediction. I could be wrong, but I do believe that that's what's going to happen. Okay. Death predictions. Let's just get that out of the way. I think there are tons of Alexandrians who could get it fairly soon. I think we're going to see a lot of Alexandrians get eaten because, you know, they're like cattle fodder. So, I mean, that's going to happen. Throughout the course of No Way Out, or whatever they're calling it now, I'm blanking on the title that they were giving the episode, one person that I'm almost positive is not going to make it is Deanna. I think she's going to go out heroically or sacrificing herself, but I think she's kind of already come to terms with the fact that Rick is a more suitable leader for the apocalypse, and I think it is time that, you know, there's not this little tug of war sort of between the two. I know they're both supportive of each other at the moment, but, you know, there's still a little bit of that kind of going on. And I just think her entire plot line has really run its course. So I think she's going to go this episode, if not the next couple, when the show comes back in February. Other people that I can see possibly getting it, unfortunately, I can see... I don't even want to say this, but Eugene's another one to possibly step up and be a little again, heroically die for people. I think that could really kind of sucker punch a lot of us who like Eugene in the gut. And so we can all hope that it's Father Gabriel. That would be wonderful if he was the death of the mid-season finale. And of course, although I don't get the feeling that this is going to happen, I am weary and nervous for Maggie, because we all know, as of recent years, the Greens have not done great during mid-season finales. I'm a huge fan of the Green family. Yes, I also not just liked, I loved Beth. So I'm just getting that out there for people to know. I loved the philosophy of Herschel, Beth, and Maggie, and that they really kind of care about people more than their own survival, and just the philosophy that Herschel instilled into his daughters. And I'm just nervous because the Greens do not do good in mid-season finales. So Maggie, hold on, and you're pregnant. I'm very nervous. Although deep down, I do not believe that Maggie is actually going to die. I just knocked on wood when I said that. So I think that first of all, I think Sam is not going to make it very far. That little kid, I'm sorry, he's adorable. His little scenes with Carol are super cute, but Sam, no. I mean, you can't even get downstairs. What makes you think that you're with the walkers? I mean, he's just not prepared. And unless somebody can reach him real quick, and I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking. The last big thing that I wanted to talk about with the mid-season finale is Carol and Morgan. I think that that's going to have a big, just to be a big part of the episode. Carol and Morgan are completely on opposite sides of the spectrum. I think Carol wants that wolf dead. Of course, he should be dead, and Morgan, you know, has his beliefs. I feel like there might be a Carol Morgan showdown, and that's kind of scary when you think about it. I really do like both characters. I'm definitely more Team Carol than I am Team Morgan. I feel like most people feel that way. Down in the comments below, let me know. Are you Team Carol or Team Morgan in this situation? I am also, would like to throw it out there that I'm also Team Denise. I think she's amazing. I know that she is not going to be the most useful member of the group in fighting the walker sense. Sorry, I can't talk right now. But she's trying her best. She's a doctor. She is stepping up, and I really am starting to like her, which means that I think, I'm just worried that the wolf is going to go after Denise and possibly kill her, which is going to show Morgan, like, oh, if you don't kill people, this is what happens. Like, I have a feeling that that might take place in this episode, and that makes me very nervous because I really like her. And they need a doctor. Let's try to keep this woman alive, right? So I think that's about all I wanted to talk about for the most part. Again, I don't think we're really getting fully into No Way Out. Those iconic moments in the comics that some of us are like waiting for and super excited about. There is one particular moment that I really want to happen. I think we may not see that until episode 9. We're gonna have to wait until February. But yes, I think we're going to end on a cliffhanger, and everybody's gonna be like, like crazy. But we'll see. Maybe it will all get resolved in this episode. I just don't think that it's enough time to really do all of just the whole, I just don't think it's enough time at all. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys for the reaction video soon. So have a great day, guys. Bye.